Hi, this is Steve King.
And I'm Johnnie Putman.
This time on our video road test, we take a look at the 2017 Lexus CT200H.
Specifically, the CT200HF Sport. The Lexus CT200HF Sport is a cousin to the Toyota Prius. Lexus says this car is the most fuel-efficient gas-powered luxury car out there.
I'm sure it's no surprise that you shouldn't expect to win any drag races because under the hood, tag teaming with the battery, you will find the Lexus 1.8-liter four-cylinder 134 horsepower engine.
And while we're under the hood, let's also mention this front-wheel drive Lexus is equipped with an electronically controlled, continuously variable transmission.
The Lexus presents you with a nice enough interior, but when it comes to interior room, if you have a tall driver like I am, then if you're going to try and sit in the back seat, you will find that you really do not have a whole lot of leg room.
It's a Lexus, so yes, the fits and finishes are exceptional. But specifically with this CT200H, Lexus says the interior is an eco-conscious design made up of what they call new luxe trims and bamboo accents.
Visibility isn't bad, the B pillars are okay, but when you get to the C pillar and the rear headrest, then you got a little bit of a visibility problem.
On the center console, you have an armrest and a mouse, and it controls a whole lot of stuff. But thankfully, you have redundant controls for many things like climate, so that means you don't have to take your eyes off the road. With time, you'll become accustomed to this park button that's on your console, this odd little shifter that has an odd little shifting pattern. In fact, more than once, I'll admit, I hit my windshield wiper stalk instead of my shifter.
We love the fact that on the center console, Lexus not only is embracing the baby boomers' CD technology, but also the millennial generation's micro SD technology. One of our complaints with the Lexus is the backup camera, which constantly beeps and doesn't tell you if anyone is walking behind the car because it's constantly beeping. Not surprisingly for Lexus, the gauges are big, easy to read, and all of the controls are well laid out and user-friendly. The center console display screen helps keep you aware of how the engine and the battery are sharing the duties of powering this Lexus. If you've never driven a hybrid before, it may take you a while to get used to the nothing that you initially hear when you start the vehicle. After it says, "Oh, okay, I think I'm feeling okay," eventually, you will hear a very quiet sound of an engine. The actual overall driving experience is just fine. No real wind or road noise. Cornering and handling is actually pretty good.
If you're looking for the sport in this Lexus, you'll find it in the suspension, which means it's a stiffer suspension, and yes, that means it's a rougher ride.
I have to say that this is one of the most useless visors we've seen in any car. This is as far as you can get it to extend, so you're still getting a whole bunch of sun back here. Thank you very much, Lexus. As you can see, we're getting reasonable but not phenomenal gas mileage of 32.1 miles per gallon. So, after spending a week with this Lexus, what do we think? Well, one of my first thoughts is that unless you're hung up on the Lexus name, you could get a lot of what this vehicle offers for a whole lot less money in a Prius.
And I always like to ask, could I take this vehicle on a long trip? Well, with the great gas mileage you get in this Lexus, I'm inclined to say yes. But with the limited cargo space and the rough ride, I'd have to say no. As we're driving it, this 2017 Lexus CT 200h F Sport, stickers at $41,795.
For more information, as always, check out what our friends from Consumer Guide Automotive have to say at cgdailydrive.com.